Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Crypto Insider channel. I am the Crypto Insider, and I'm coming at you from Austin, Texas with another video on cryptocurrencies. How exciting to listen to me aimlessly ramble for 15 minutes. Sometimes I go for 15 minutes. Sometimes if I get really carried away, the video gets up to about a half an hour, and I'm like, oh my God, nobody's going to watch this. So in any case, what you're seeing on the screen before you is our most recent donation to charity. We send it every day for each new subscriber. We send a little bit of XRP to the at Good Souls group. They break it down and send it off to worthwhile charities. All good places. They do lots of wonderful things around the globe, helping with education and homes for homeless, vets, and all that good stuff. Dog rescues. Everybody loves dogs. Everybody should love dogs. What's not to love about a dog? So we got, I think, 3 subscribers yesterday. Still enough to set off the harp. There it is, chiming that wonderful gloriousness for each new subscriber. So thank you guys for all the support. We're going to talk about the price action today. That's the biggest thing in crypto. We have broken the 28-cent resistance a few times, but we're still struggling with it. We are not solidly out of it yet. So we're going to look at price. We might have an article or two for you and a tweet to cover. Let's just go ahead and cover the tweet first. We'll do things out of order today. So we got a tweet from the flip side of crypto. Bitcoin dominance about to hit a support line it has held since July 2019. The last time it hit the support line was when we had our alt season of 2017. Will it reverse, or will we see a crash after this happens? And then he tagged a bunch of XRP YouTubers. Kevin Gage. Hey guys, it's Kevin Gage. I gotta love that voice. Moon Lambo, Matt from the Moon Lambo channel. BC Backer, I'm not sure. I don't really follow BC Backer. I don't really follow any of them. I try not to I try not to listen to them too much. Not that they're not good, because they all are very good, but I just don't want to become a carbon copy of their channel. So I don't want to listen to any of them every single day. But anyway, included a chart showing this support line, and I guess he wants to know if we are going to see a crash or if we're going to break these levels. And so I'm the only one out of the YouTubers that responded to him. And my response was, that's a good question. If I wasn't crap at TA, I might have a better answer. My feeling is that most of the Bitcoin community believes in a huge bullish jump after the halvening. If whales can manipulate the price in order to acquire more before that happens, they probably will. It depends on how. Not all whales believe that, but a good bit of people are believing that after the halvening, there will be some sort of bullish run, taking it to 100,000 or 250,000. And so, if I'm a Bitcoin whale, I'm going to try to manipulate the price and get as much as I can before that happens. So we may see a little dip before the halvening as people are trying to accumulate. It depends on how they do it, on how they work the exchanges. If there's actually more orders, then we may see a little lift. I don't know. I'm not a technical analyst. That you probably should have tagged DIY investing or one of the chart analysts, maybe Lud or something like that, because they could probably answer that a lot better. But we do have some chart analysts that listen to this channel. So if any of you guys have a thought on the flip side of crypto's question there, please go down in the comments and feel free to type your response. I'm not positive in actually what's going to happen, but I think if somebody can manipulate the price lower to gain more, they may do that. Because we have a known, right? We have one known variable, which is the halvening. We know that it generally drives price up. It has in the past. And so my guess is people are looking at that event saying, how can I get more Bitcoin to take advantage of this swell after the halvening? but I could be wrong. I could be very wrong. It's not based on technical analysis. It's based on my own feelings on the matter. All right, into live cryptocurrency prices. We'll look at live coin watch, and then we'll go on to Coinalyze so we can see more in depth about XRP. Bitcoin is really had a pretty good week. I guess we're up to 9,800, just shy of that 9,800 line. Dominance has fallen. It's 65.21, still over 65%. Normally it's 65 to 70%. So we always like to keep an eye on that, because the lower it gets, the more all of these charts are going to diverge from Bitcoin. And XRP does look a lot different than Bitcoin. So it's happening more and more often. It's really interesting, and it really should be getting people excited about the market. As we are, if we get to the point where we're not dependent on Bitcoin for our price action, that's when technical analysis gets better. I mean, I know it's still a new market and there's a lot of variables, but that's when we can XRP can stand on its own, and we can try to apply the principles without worrying or worrying as much about what Bitcoin does. So that's going to be fun to see. Okay. So we have XLM and we have XRP. I guess it looks kind of similar. I saw Matt from the Moon Lambo channel, just speaking of him again. Comparing XRP to XLM, somebody pointed out that the charts are similar. Yeah, and they're not too far off. So that's fun. Bitcoin Cash probably still the winner for the week. I mean, a few of these have gotten a lot of good traction. So the market overall is green. I don't know if that's because of one particular event, or if it's the coronavirus. Some people say it's the coronavirus, meaning people are trying to find liquid ways to put their assets in a safe haven, so to speak. And Bitcoin, we're such XRP fans. We think XRP has liquidity, but Bitcoin does too. I mean, I know it can take an hour for a transaction, but an hour for a transaction, if you really need it, if you're fleeing a disease-ravaged country, generally you'll find a spot where you can wait for an hour for a transaction to go through, if you have to. It's not always an hour, but it can be, especially as more people are snowball. And same with Ethereum. I don't know if they ever fixed it, but do you remember that time when they had that game CryptoKitties? I think I even have a little icon for it up here, because I checked it out one day. But they had this game CryptoKitties that got real popular, and then crashed the network. So I don't know if they've ever done anything to fix that, or if they forked it, or what. But Ethereum is up to $212.49. We had been sub $200 for a while on Ethereum, so it's nice to see it move as well with the rest of the market. A lot of people think Ethereum's really going to go up because there's going to be staking. You need 32. I believe you need 32 Ethereum to stake, so that's a significant investment for a lot of people. That's $6,400 US. Just rounding here, not the human calculator by any regards. So that's probably going to be attractive to institutions and some retail and some actual investors alike. Going to one of our more favorite sites, Coinalyze, because you can actually see charts here in Coinalyze too. But I'm just looking at the table. I like data in tables more than I like charts. We are sort of going back and forth between this red and green on the simple moving averages, and the exponential moving averages, all the moving averages. And depending on when you log in and refresh, it's up or it's down a little bit. So really, it would have been better to wait to make the video and see what happens with this trend. But over to the 24 hours, it's showing that we're down 0.4%, and in the past hour, we're down 0.5%. Still up for 7 days and 30 days, but we're getting some oversolds on the oscillators, but that can change very quickly. Before I was seeing a mix of green and reds in here, and it looked like there was quite a fight brewing at that 28-cent level. Speaking of the 28-cent level, we have an article here by Ayush Jindal from News BTC. Ripple XRP is primed for another rally, and only one thing is holding it back. And Ripple surged higher recently above the 26.50, that's 26.5 cents, and 27.20 resistances against the US dollar. XRP price remains well supported, and it could soon rally to 30 cents if it breaks 28.10. Well, what I was just noticing on the other page here is we did just barely break 28.10. So I don't know if his analysis is off a little bit, or Ripple price rallied to a new 2020 high at 28.11, okay, and is consolidating gains against the US dollar. The price remains well supported on the downside near 27.30 and 27-cent levels. There is a key contracting triangle forming with resistance near 27.88 on the hourly chart of the pair from Kraken. The pair is likely to start a sharp rally towards 30 cents once it breaks the 28.10 resistance area. So he included a chart if you want to see the chart of what he's talking about. I'm just going to accept this and see if I don't like how it kind of highlighted it, but you can see the triangle forming here. He thinks it's going to break out. He's saying it could break out if we can maintain that 28.10 cent, or turn that resistance into a support, basically. So, I mean, it looks like we've broken it. We definitely broke it over the past 24 hours at 28.5, but we're not seeing that sharp run up yet to 30 cents. Maybe it'll happen tonight, maybe not. And yet another cross-border payment partnership between Ripple and Intermex. This from coinspeaker.com. Williams Magwagwa. I don't know how you say that. But from CoinSpeaker, Ripple has entered into a new partnership together with International Money Express. It will ensure faster cross-border payments between U.S. and Mexico. And some people believe that is responsible for the price bump, more so than the coronavirus. But it says the deal will see Intermex use Ripple's on-demand liquidity product via RippleNet, the company's flagship product that connects financial institutions and allows them to send money across the globe instantly, reliably, and cheaply. ODL leverages Ripple's native asset, XRP, of course you know that, as the bridge currency when sending and receiving money in different currencies. Intermex CEO Bob Lizzie was pleased by the start of the partnership between the two companies and believes it will help improving efficiency. We are pleased to have begun a partnership with the Ripple team and look forward to implementing new solutions on RippleNet and ODL to help drive growth and deliver greater efficiency. Thank you, Bob. And the reason why I say thank you, Bob, Lizzie from, I don't know if you're Lizzie from Intermex, is because some of the recent CEOs in the crypto space have just been blowing my mind with some of their stupid and inane statements. The guy from BitMEX calling XRP dog shit and then offering a swap product with XRP actually makes no sense to me and is fascinating. And then we had the other CEO from Galaxy who really didn't seem to understand the token or what it was used for very well. But that did not stop him from getting in the spotlight and making uninformed comments about it. But, in front of that registered investment advisor forum. So, uh, you know, there's so much FUD, and I don't know that all of it's even intentional. People will think they know something about XRP or ODL or Ripple, and then it turns out that they're, repeating something they've heard from someone that's heard something from someone that they read from someone on Twitter, and it becomes like a giant game of telephone. Uh, and by the time the last person repeats it, it's, hilarity ensues. But that's pretty much it for my video today. The big thing today is going to be keeping an eye on the price. Like I said, we're going back and forth between these green and red trends. So right now we've got some oversolds popping up. Let's see if we can't turn it around here. Maybe the bulls will start a charge. And okay, so some of the oversold has just fallen off, and maybe we'll see some upward pressure here and get to that 28 cents or 30-cent mark. 30 cents would be really nice. I'm hoping. Now, remember, I'm not an investment advisor. Everybody says that. If you listen to the channel for any length of time, you will know that. But I'm hoping everybody had the chance to mitigate their positions when we were sub 20 cents. When it dropped down to 19 and 18 cents, I'm hoping everybody was able to, buy a big chunk and maybe bring down their break-even points by doing that. If so, 30 cents is going to be a real good place. I know somebody's going to pop in the comments, oh, shut up about 30 cents. Let me know when it's 89 cents. Let me know when it's $250. Let me know when it's $6 million a piece. Nobody's ever truly going to be happy with it, but we've got to start somewhere, and it looks like we could be starting. So nobody knows. Nobody has a crystal ball, including me. I actually do have a crystal ball, but it's not clear. It's a black, shiny, like obsidian crystal ball. Somebody gave it to me as a gift a long time ago, so interesting. Maybe I'll look into it and see if I can see what tomorrow's price is going to be. That's all for today. I'm going to pop up some videos so you can continue your crypto insider journey. Remember, subscribing gets money sent to @GoodXRP. 2 birds with 1 stone. You can give to charity from the comfort of your own home just by clicking that one button. Thanks, and have a good day. We'll see you tomorrow.